Hi Bunny Gang and welcome. Today we're doing the long-awaited cage tour videos. Today we're going to be viewing our 3 cages. I have one right here that's going to be for Maybell and Pinky, mother and daughter. One right here which is going to be for our bunny Hops, who is our Continental giant. And then one right here which is going to be for our boy bunny Lion. This is a long-awaited video because I've been wanting to do this for months, ever since we moved. I had some temporary cage setups in my room, but they weren't large enough. So I'm so excited to get to these new cages that are going to be a little bit bigger. It is still going to be partially temporary because it's only until we find our new home and move. But I'm super excited to get them into their new cages today. We just completed them. So let's get to the video and show you what we have. A little overview of our cage area. Right here, this is our cage for Pinky and Maybell. It is a 2-story cage. It's got a 4-grid cube up here, 8 grids down on the bottom there. And then we have right here, we have the cage for Miss Hops. She's got 4 grids for her 2nd story, and she has a 8-grid for the bottom story there, with a little kind of hidey area over here in the corner that she can kind of go into with her fleece blanket. And then over here, we have Lion's cage. He's got a 3-grid top story, and his bottom is also 3 grids, but they are larger size grids than these size grids. Is that the squares are still the smaller squares, even though they're the larger grids. So I could not build them to stack on the cage, but they're very nice because they gave me a larger cage without having to do 4 full grids. I was able to do 3 grids, but it was a little bit, as you can see, it's a little bit wider and a little bit shorter. So it's about the same square foot in area, but we just did decide to do the 3 panels on the top for Lion. And we did a little support panel on the bottom there. I used a little rug for comfort. Then he has his little blessed food mat there that I put his water on. I put a little step up, a little wood step up over there. And then if you come over here, I did get him a new litter box. If you remember from my previous videos, I did have a regular kind of like storage bin litter box in there, and I recently got a bunny haul from Amazon, and this was one of the products in there. So I did get a new corner litter box for Lion, and the reason I did choose to get this for him because Lion is very bad about dumping his litter box out. It is one of the biggest problems that I have with him. So I decided to get a snap-on litter box that snaps onto the cage so it secures and he cannot dump it. Another thing that we got in our recent Amazon haul is right here. We got this veggie. You can either put veggies or hay in it. It's a little wire ball and it's got bells on it, and you can hang it on the cage. I thought they were so adorable. I've seen them in another video, and I decided to go ahead and get them from our recent Amazon purchase. It was my Christmas present from my mom. She got me $100 worth of bunny stuff from Amazon. Over here in the corner is his water dish. I like to put their water dishes in the corner because it kind of keeps them from dumping them over if they're not secured to the cage. When they're running around in their cage, they don't dump it as easily. Over here, I do have his toys, and I have a little handkerchief that has his scent on it from his previous cage, so it gives him some comfort because it's got scent from the other cage. Right here, I have a little wire storage basket from the Dollar Tree. I simply zip tied it to the side of the cage. If you remember, it was in his old cage, and I simply just stuff it full with hay, and I replace it every day or 2. On the top is his 3 shelves, 1, 2, 3 cube shelf. And then over here I have something that's really cool. They actually are a pack of 4 chair covers that I got from Walmart, and I got them for the bunny cages. They actually tie back here. They tie to the cage in 2 places, so the bunnies cannot, as you can see, you can't pull this off. So it's nice and secure. They can flip it up, but they can't pull it off. It's nice and secure and gives them a nice cushion place to sit. But it's a little bit more secure than what the fleece blankets are, and it has a little more cushion in it. Then over here, I have a little kennel dish. I originally had it in Maybell's cage, but she found that she liked to chew it. So I did take it out of her cage because Lyon is not a chewer. So I put it in his cage, and I'm hoping that will go well with him. And it was like 79 cents on Amazon. And I just snapped it to the side of the cage, and that's where his pellets will go into every day. Then for the rest of his toys, I have a little elephant plushie. It has no buttons or anything like that on it that he can chew off and eat. And he, like I said before, he's really not a chewer anyways. And then I got a little wood stick. So right here is their little blanket. And it's just a little fleece blanket that I had in their other cage. It's to give them some comfort so they have some scent from their old cage. I have a little store-bought hay rack right here. I got it. It was one of the very first hay racks that I got, but I do love this hay rack because another good thing about it is this little part right here. You can easily put their pellets in if you'd like to use that. Right here, I have their litter box. And if anybody watches my other videos, you know that my favorite bedding is wood stove pellets or horse stall bedding. I got this bag of horse stall bedding that I currently have, 40 pounds for $5.44 at Walmart. And then this hay, believe it or not, is not Small Pet Selects or any of those name brand hays. I actually got a 45-pound bale of hay, Timothy hay, third cut, from my local feed depot store. It's a local farm and feed store here in the Tampa Bay area, and they had a beautiful bale of hay for only $25. And I was so excited whenever it came because it was just beautiful, nice, soft. It's just great hay. My rabbits seem to really enjoy it. And it is my favorite choice for hay, which is the Timothy hay. So we did get that, and I'm super excited since I did get that. The last bale of hay that I got from our local feed store was meadow hay because they did not have a Timothy hay option. I went to a store that was a little closer to me, and they did not have any of the Timothy hay, so I got meadow hay. It was not nearly this quality. It was first cut, so it had a lot of very hard pieces in it. So this is a great step up. It was a little more pricey. My first bale of hay was $8 and this was $25, but with the quality, it's well worth it. If I would have gotten a 20 pounds of Small Pet Select hay, this very similar quality, it probably would have cost me in the range of, $50. So this was a great deal, great buy for me. Right here, I also have one of the little wire balls that we use. You can put hay or veggies in, and it's got the little bell on it. That was also part of my Amazon haul from my Christmas presents. And then I have them a little toilet paper tube right there. They do love to chew on those and play with those and toss them around. I also put a little one of the little chair cushions in here for them, and so it gives them a nice little soft place to sit on. And then I also have a little water dish right here. And this water dish is attached to the side of the cage because Maybell is very bad about dumping over her water dish. So I had to come up with a solution there. So that's what we did. Down here, we actually have a yoga mat, which was cut to size. I got it for $1.50 at my local thrift store. So keep an eye out at your local thrift store for good deals, things you can use for your bunny. I get a lot of my stuff either in bulk, discount stores, thrift stores, Dollar Tree. That's how I keep my bunnies nice and set up beautifully without paying a lot of money. Right here, I have the little stacking blocks. They're baby toys, and my bunnies love to tip those over, and then they love to just toss them around in their mouth. I have a little rope dog toy that I got from the Dollar Tree. I have a little wooden stick right there, a little rope ball that I also got from my local Dollar Tree, a little plastic baby toy ball, I have a little Blessed mat right there. I believe I did get that from the Dollar Tree also. It's in the like kitchen section. It's placemats. And then I have a little bowl right here, which I do use for their pellets. I give them each 1/4 of a cup daily, and I put them in the same bowl. They eat out of the same bowl there. And then right here, I do have their water bottle. The little thing that the water bottle set on, it either lost or fell out somewhere. So what I did is I actually just used some wire and I tied it around the cage to hold it on. Now, I don't say to get a water bottle and be your main source of water. I simply have it as a backup source of water to make sure my bunnies never run out. So in here, we have her little area underneath her shelving. And I just have a little like enclosed area there that has her little fleece blanket from her old cage. It's got some toys over there. It's got little wooden stick. It has a little dog rope ball. It has a untreated wood plank, which she loves to chew on, as you can see from the edges of it. And then another little rubber dog bowl. She loves tossing that one around. If she chewed on that one, I would have to remove it because it is rubber, but she doesn't seem to chew on it, so I am able to keep it in there. And then I have her little her little food pellet. Made sure to get them each one of these balls to put their veggies in. So, and then I also have the little ceramic bowls that I put additional veggies in if I don't want to use their ball that day, and I can just put hay in it instead. Over here, I have her litter box. Hops has a very large litter box, as you can see. And the reason for that is she is a Continental giant. She's not full grown, so this cage size will be adequate for her for now. But if she gets any bigger, I will have to, or when she gets bigger, I'm going to add another section of panels over here. So I'm just going to build out a little bit more when she gets a little bit bigger. But this will be good for her now because it does have the bottom and top floor, and it's 4 grids across, 2 grids high, and then 2 grids across for the top story. So it will be sufficient for now. But I do have her litter box, which is an extra large cat litter box. This works so much better for her because before we had this, we were having major issues with her hanging over the litter box to go to the restroom. So this is working so much better for us. I have it filled with a bottom layer of some of the old hay that we had, some of the brown meadow hay shavings that we have left from the old hay. And then I have some of the new hay in front. And then I have over here, I have her little hay rack, which is also another store-bought hay rack that I got. And it's just got some nice little green Timothy hay in there for her and hanging over her litter box. So this is what we have right here. On the side, I have 2 little shelf hangers, and I have some bowls here that I like to keep handy. This pink one I use here to wash my vegetables in this. I never buy pre-washed vegetables. I always buy vegetables that you have to wash yourself. I usually spend about $4 a week on all 4 Bunnies vegetables because I do it very smartly. If you guys would like to see a video on that in the future, give this video a big thumbs up and I'll make sure to get a video out about that. I will be having a bunny diet video very soon, but I do use this. So I like to keep it handy, keep it next to my cage. I like to keep all the bunny stuff together, so I have it hanging here. And then this, I keep a tote bag on sometimes with spare toys, stuff like that. Up here's a little basket that I keep some extra bunny stuff in, including a broom to clean with. Here's their ceramic veggie bowls. And then over here, I have a little basket. I also found this at the same thrift store that I got the yoga mat at. I got it at the same thrift store. It was, it's just a little wire basket, but it's so cool because it hangs right on there. And in here, I keep their brush. I keep a couple brushes. I keep some extra wire. For the water bottle right here. So when I take it off to fill it up every couple days, I won't be having to worry about saving that wire or if something happens to it. Keep a couple pair of scissors. I keep a screwdriver, just anything that I think I might need. I keep these little wire cutters. These are not only great for twist ties, but I also actually use them to trim Lyon's teeth. I'm probably going to be doing a video on malinclusion for bunnies and give some more information on why I have to trim Lyon's teeth. Do something on that later on. But I also keep my nail clippers in here, which I do have to do once every 2 to 4 weeks. So up here on the little window seal, I keep their Timothy Complete, KT Timothy Complete food. This is a Timothy-based pellet. It's nice and high in fiber, over 20%, and it is my favorite food at this moment. 9.5 pound bag for under $10 on Amazon. I'm going to place an Amazon link below in the description box if you'd like to check that out and get some savings on that food, but it's definitely a great deal if you can't afford the Oxbow brand, which is a wonderful brand. The quality, I have to say, is a little bit better, but this one has a great fiber content. It's made of the Timothy hay. It doesn't have the extra seeds and fruits in it like some of the other brands, so it really is a good alternative, and especially good for the price. So this is Lyon checking out his new little bunny condo. He's probably trying to figure out what the heck is going on here. I've been changed to 3 cages today. I wonder if he can actually get up that step. The bunnies are just running around their cages, checking them out. They seem to really be enjoying it. Oh, look, Pinky finally found the second shelf. They have not been up on that second shelf yet, so I've been wondering when they were going to find it. So, but they're really enjoying this. Don't forget to like our video if you want to see more like it. We also have a DIY cage video if you'd like to check that out to see how we make these CNC or NIC grade cages. And if you want to see some adorable bunnies, we originally had 9 bunnies because I had 4 adult bunnies, or young adult bunnies. Actually, they were less than a year old, but we accidentally housed our bunny Lyon, who was a boy, with our 2 girls, because we were originally told that Lyon was a girl bunny. In fact, he had a split penis. He was not a girl, and so he got our bunny Maybell right there pregnant. So Lyon is Maybell's dad, or Pinky's dad, and Maybell is Pinky's mom. So we accidentally did that. I'm so excited. Lyon got up on his top shelf there. He's the first one to make it to the top shelf. Pinky checked it out, but she didn't make the jump. So I got to fix his little bowl. I guess that wasn't the right place to put it in. So yeah, but if you want to see more videos like this, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment to our video. So another thing that I added once I put Hops in her cage is her little automatic water feeder right there. It's got the water that stays in there. You turn it upside down and then it brings water into this reservoir right here. I put that in her cage because she didn't have her water area yet. And I also added the shower curtain rings. I get the shower curtain rings for 99 cents at the Dollar Tree. I attach them together and they kind of mimic the idea of the baby key rings. She loves them. She loves tapping on the cage with them. So those are a couple little things that I added to the cage. So if any of you have ever done a DIY cage before, you know that there can sometimes be some trial and error. So I saw that Pinky was trying to step up a couple of times from the bottom story over to this second shelf over here, and she was not able to do it successfully. Then I also realized that I forgot to bring over Pinky's or Maybell's favorite toy, which is her little barn hidey house. It's so cute. It's got like a decal of a barn on it, and it is Maybell's absolute favorite hidey house that I've gotten her so far. It has some steps on it so they can climb up that way, jump up here, and then go to this top shelf here. So I brought it over and I added it to this part of the cage so that they could have a step-up shelf. They still have plenty of room over here, plenty of room over here, and then in this area right here, I'm going to be taking our 4-foot square X pin. It's 4 foot by 4 foot. I'm going to be connecting it to the front area right here, and they will have time to come out in that each day for at least 2 to 3 hours per day to run around, do their binkies, and all that good stuff. So this will just be the cage that they're in for basically morning, night, and then in the afternoon, they'll each get to take turns in a little X pin that I'm going to have set up, a 4 foot by 4 foot area set up in this area of the closed-in porch. So it will be protected by the sun, will be protected from the heat. Like I said, this is like a semi-climate controlled area, so it's going to be sufficient for this time of year. Once it gets the heat of summer in Florida, of course, I will have to come up with another option, but by then we will be moved into our new home. So this is a great option for now, and I feel like these are some great cages for the size that each rabbit is right now, and I can always add on to them. I do have a few extra grids that I can add on a little area out here for hops if I want to, but I think this is a great setup for now. And if you have some bunnies and you want to make them some larger cages and you're looking at CNC options, these are some great ideas. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we will see you guys next time. Don't forget to press that subscribe and that like button if you want to see more videos like this one. Thanks guys, and share the bunny love.